Alright, let's get into this. So, I was playing Rainbow Six Siege, but unfortunately my laptop doesn't like Siege and streaming at the same time. So I'm going to revert back to my original plan of what I was going to do tonight, and that is this, the M4J network. Now this, you might be looking at and wondering what the hell this is. This is part of the Great Eastern map. I'll talk a little bit more about what the spreadsheet up here is in a second, but this is part of the Guard City Great Eastern network. So over here, for example, we've got New Weyhill City and Slenheim, and then down here through the tunnels we've got Nuthill City Centre, which is sort of the northeastern terminus of the Great Eastern, although it's actually been switched around now. So what you're seeing on, let me find the thing here, get the cursor over, there we go. This is the speed limit sheet for the Guard City Great Eastern line. So Guard City St John up here in here, got the slow lines and the fast lines, although that is only the case as far as here. I'll talk you through what this is in a second. The fast lines continue down to here, and then there's a big gap here, and then there's this. So what are all of these? Well, like I said, these are the slow and fast lines between GSJ and Henning Hall Junction. So there's Henning Hall on the slow, and then down here there's Henning Hall on the fast, and Henning Hall through. It's the same speed limit going through, so I might as well combine them together. This bit here is between Brenston and Wonston Kylestra. So if I skip back over to the game, Wonston is up here. It's the connection with the high-speed network. There's Wonston Kylestra. It's also got third rail. You can see I've rebuilt the approach here as well with the realism initiative and done some waypoints. This used to be a tunnel under the hill, and I completely went off flattened it because there's still cuttings either side, but you know what I mean. Removed all the hill, placed the line through the center like this, and then it goes under the high speed. I reprofiled this as well to make it a bit better. You can see where the old line used to go, and then it goes through this tunnel, which has also been changed. As again, you can see the big cutting, and this junction here, which has also been slightly rebuilt, and again you can see where the old line used to run. Now it doesn't. Now it connects up down here. So that's that bit, and then if I go back over to this, this is between Wonston Kylestra and Mayhill City North Junction 1, which, again, I can't remember which thing I'm on. There we go. So, back over here, Weyhill City, that's east. So this essentially is a wide junction. It's quite a long wide junction, but it is a wide junction. In fact, there are some stations along the route here as well. But the north, in fact, where is the north one? Hang on a second. I think I've got my wires crossed here somewhat. What am I looking for? Mart Hill. Oh, yeah. I know what it's referring to. Over here. Yeah. So the Guard City Great Eastern line does technically end here on this particular part of the junction. On the other part of the junction, again, if I scooch over to this, this is going through the train care or past the train care and then down into Nuthill City Centre. So the whole thing for the Guard City Great Eastern is done. I can actually start placing trains on this route if I want to. Now the way I've got the episodes planned and set up is this is technically episode 10.5 that you're watching, which is the behind the scenes of setting up not this end of things but the Great Western end of things down from Guard City St. Peter. I wanted to show you this so you get an example as to how it all works. So see here, I've also rebuilt this junction, made it a little less complicated. Trains can come in and out of here perfectly fine. The bay platforms here, also trains can now reverse into this set of sidings and then go back into the bay platforms and then head off again. So it's all like I said, set up and ready to go. And then this, which is building on the idea that we had with the Honingville train factory, this is Lakeside Train Care. So we've got a northern end here, which is particularly for trains that terminate down at Nut Hill. They will then come back up here into this side and then into these two depots here. And then from the south side, which is trains from GSJ or Winston, wherever they might come from, they go into the south side here and then up into these two depots here. Now, one thing I haven't done yet, but I will be doing, is purchasing trains, just like we have at Honingville, just some random steam locomotive like this, for example, and setting them up with the templates for the speed limits in and out of certain key stations. And I could do that now, actually. I could do that now. My only complaint with doing it now is laziness, really, because having to use... so we'll be starting from here. No, from here. So it'll be this, and then this, which then transfers over to this, which then goes all the way up as far as here, I think, and then across to this one, and then all the way up to Renston, and then from Renston into GSJ. Although, I mean, I'm complaining, it's not as long as I thought it would be. Particularly as on the line between Renston and Winston, a lot of it is actually 75 miles an hour. So let's do it. Let's do it before I have the chance to change my mind. Now I will, for this, and you will lose sight of this for a second, I'm going to move this onto my second monitor, which is here. If I go back over to this is actually the service schedules for Guard City Great Eastern. So I've already come up with some services that we'll be putting in episode 10, which you would have already seen if you're watching this on as part of the playlist. So you're basically seeing how this was created. Is my cursor? I think my cursor's working on that. Let me change very quickly which window I'm capturing from. Speed sheets. Whoops. Wrong one. You're still that. This one. Okay. There we go. Right, so now I can look at both at the same time as I'm doing all of this. I think that's going to work. Do I need to transition this over? I will anyway, just to make sure. So the music's going to start again, no doubt. Yeah, sure. That should work. So if I now... I just want to check this is actually working. So let me scroll back up to the top. Okay, now let me scroll down a little bit. Let's scroll back up. Yeah, okay, it's working. Good. Right. So, things and stuff. So we're going to go over here and we're going to buy a train. And it's going to be a really crappy planet. It sounds fine to me. And then if I open this up somewhere, train factories. So we're going to create a new one. You're going to be Lakeside South. No wait, Lakeside Train Care south. And then we've got to find that on the list, which is up here somewhere. There it is. We're going to drag you down like that. And then going to go ungrouped. We're going to get you, and we're going to drag you down like that. Okay, so you are going to start with this, let's say, and then you're going to go here twice. Because that's the one drawback to this design, is trains are going to have to come into the depot here, and then reverse here, and then back here, and then out again. But it's not the worst thing in the world. Okay, and then it's here twice, here twice, here twice, and here twice, and is I have to keep zoomed in on this so you guys can see what I'm looking at as well. So east 4, east 4. Okay, so new Weyhill City in Slenham. There is a thing, so I'm going to have to do this twice as well. Alright, and then after this, right the way up to Wanley, I can go at normal speed, or 75. So somewhere along here, there it is, Wanley. Is that right? No, I can go through Wanley. I can go right the way through to here. And then it's through here twice, through here twice, through here twice, and then through here twice, through here twice, and through here twice. And then after that, it is pretty much, there's Kylestra, what's the one, Pluckborough Junction 1, and then it's 75 right the way through to Tinborough North. So I will, for the sake of so like here, there is a bit of a slowdown going through Menhill City. But actually, there doesn't need to be, because if I just do Menhill City like that, I need to check what this signal is set for. So Tinborough North is the next one. So after that is down here. And then it's Tinborough itself, which is a non-stop via. I think actually, isn't there? You are a non-stop via. You're a non-stop via. And then a bit further down, you're a non-stop via. And you are a non-stop via. Right, so Tinborough. And then after Tinborough, it is Sinbridge, which is also a slowdown, which is here. So you are non-stop via, non-stop via, and then it's here at Kedworth South, non-stop via, non-stop via. it's here at Slenningville North. Sorry, Senningville North, not Slenningville. And then technically you are going to have to go through Renston. Like this. And if I hop back over to this, from Renston, it's then Goodwood West Slough, and then I can go right the way through. So Goodwood West Slough, which is here. Daningpool Bridge I can skip. Daningpool Bridge Slough. Oh, that is a waypoint on this. Okay. What are you set to? I mean, really, your ORIF current order is. So where do we start slowing down? It is Indigo Junction by the looks of things. Actually, is it? No, it's not. It's Mason Way. It's here. Okay, so after Goodwood West Slough, your next port of call is over here at Mason Way. Alright, I'm thinking, do I need to do... No, I should really. I should. I was thinking, should I come in on the fast lines? But actually, it makes more sense to come in on the slow, because from the fast lines you can't get right the way over to the slow platforms, whereas from the... bit of mouse lag there. From the slow lines here, you can actually cross over to the majority, all but one of the fast platforms. So yeah, that makes sense. Non-stop via... non-stop via. Either that or I do rebuild this a little bit to allow those extra lines to... So I could do that. Or maybe not there. Maybe... It's like from here we could go over, and then from here we could go over, and then you can access a lot more. That sounds smart. So actually, I don't even think we need to go through Renston interchange now. From here, we can go through Renston through. Like that. And then Goodwood West Fast, which are these two. And then, do we go through, yep, Daningpool Bridge through. Through the long tunnel, out the other side, and then it's here twice, here twice, here twice, and here twice, and then into St. John. You are going to be unload, no loading, and we're going to put the conditional order jump to there, and you are if reliability is more than 20. Okay. What else am I missing? You are a service, and you are no loading, no unloading, and you are no loading, no unloading. Alright, that's the easy bit. Now the hard bit. So if I come back over to the speed limit sheet, schedule sheet, sorry. So GSG, pretty much all the services wait for 3,600 ticks. Which is 15 minutes, except I didn't actually check the thing I was trying to check, which was 60, so 14,400 and 7,200. So you, oh, didn't mean to click that. You're 14,400. You are 7,200. And then all of the other stuff we don't need to worry about right now. You are 15 minutes, which is 3,600. So you. And then right down here, you are 7,200. Now the bit that I always hate doing, which is the speed limits. So out of the depot here, 10 miles an hour. And then here it's 15. I think it's a straight climb up to 75. Let me check that. 15, 25, 35, 45, 55. Yeah. So you were what, 25? So then you are 35, 45, 55, 65, and 75. And then you are 65, 55, 45, 55, 65, 75, and then another 75, 65, 55, 45, no, that doesn't feel right. Hang on. Between, so Renston Interchange to Senningville North, you are 35. And then, okay. So you are 45. You are 55. You are 65. And you are 75. Like that. Renston through, which is right the way back up here. Yeah, you are 35 if switching tracks or if joining tracks. So after, so see, you are also 35. Oops, 35. And then you are 45, 55, 65. Oh no, 55 is the fastest. So then you are 45, 35, 25, and 15, which adds up. That's always good when it adds up. You are also 15, it's GSJ, and then you are 15 out, 25, 35, 45, 55, 45, 35. Now I think actually I could do 55 for one longer, so there's 55. I think here I could also do 55 and then here do 45. I think I'd do that on the going in as well. So you are, what are you? You're 35, so then you can be 45. And then you can be 55, and then you'll also be 55, and then you will also be 45. Right, so you are, what, 45, and then when you hit through, that's when you go down to 35, and then back up to 45, 55, 65, and then 75. Through Menhill City at 75 miles an hour. And then Pluckborough, you go 65, 55, 45, 55, 65, and 75. And then 65, 55, 45, 35, 25, 15, and 10. Hello, is it Taste Sucks? Welcome to the stream. I'll warn you in advance, it's not the most entertaining of streams. We're not going to be doing loads of really awesome things. I mean, we are going to be doing loads of really awesome things, but it depends on what your interpretation of awesome things is. Let me just check if OBS is still working. Taste is fine. Awesome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Right, so that's that set up. I'm going to rename this train. I mean, you've actually got the right name. Rename you Lakeside Train Care South to GSJ. There we go. Thank you. It's quite complex. Considering, I mean, GSJ, every time I look at it, I think it's this amazing big station. And then I have to remind myself that actually it's the smallest sort of main terminus in Guard City. So you've got GSJ here. You go around, you've got GST, which is the smallest. Although I think it's tied smallest. Then you've got GSMA here. You've got other like Bankside, which is the metro station. You've got GSP, which is fairly big. GSMI, which is also pretty damn big. Up here, GSC, which I think is tied. Or 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, it's got 6 platforms like GST. And then up here we've got GSG, which is like a behemoth of a station. And then tucked away, I always struggle to find it. There it is, Bartholomew Square, which is by far the smallest terminus station in Guard City. But it's not really a main terminus like GSJ is. So I'm just currently working through the speed limits that I've got here, which is what the spreadsheet is in the top corner. Right, so that's that one done. If I scooch back over here, we could do the Wonston one as well, because that's also from this side. So let's do that. We've not even started on what I was meant to be doing tonight, which was the GSP side of things. But hey ho. So you're going to come out of. I mean, actually, what I should do. So you're currently set to that one, but I'm actually going to set you to that one instead, which means I've got to do this again. This map, by the way, Tace, if you go on my website, which is m4jmedia.com, go onto the downloads page, you can download, it's listed as map 3 or third map, something like that. It was basically, it's this map before I started tinkering around with most of the speed limits. You can actually go download the map and play it. You do need the latest Joker's patch, which I've got it as version 1.27.1. There might even be a later one than that. Yeah, you will also have to have the new GRF folder, which you can also download from my website. Once you've got all that, you can play the map. You get to pan around and explore everything that I built in the Jeffries network before it became the M4J network. I'm just looking at the time. I've been streaming for half an hour and I've not even started on what I was going to be doing in this episode, which gives you a fair idea as to how complex all of this actually is. And this stream and this video, when it goes up on YouTube, this is partially again in response to the keyboard warriors, the people that just think I can produce videos exactly how they want them to be. It's kind of my way of reinforcing the point that these videos, a lot of work and a lot of time goes into them. It's not as easy as just doing it how one person wants it to be done. There's a lot more to it than that. Where did I get to? Here, wasn't it? So it's going to go from here up here. But yeah, this is it's going to be uploaded onto the channel in real time, so you get to watch from start to finish the process that goes into making these speed limit sheets. You don't have to watch it, of course, but it's here just in case. I feel like I'm missing a waypoint. Maybe not. No, maybe not. Okay, and then these, this one, and then into there. We do twice. You are unload, no loading with the conditional order jump to that one if reliability is more than 20. You are before I deleted it, that would be so annoying. You are no loading, no unloading, as are you. I've actually managed to somehow inadvertently make this quite easy to set up. From here, you are obviously 14,400. You are 7,200. And then Kylestra is 3,600. I think it's 3,600. That can always be changed. And then you are 7,200. Okay, and then in terms of speed limits, I did settle that. Yep, good. So you're 10, 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, and then 75. Here it's 65, 55, 45, 55, 65, and then 55, 45, 35, 25, and 15. To the station, this one here also 15, and then it's 15 out, 25, 35, 45, 55, and 65. 55, 45, 65 and 75 and then 65, 55, 45, 35, 25 and 15 and 10. Done. And you are you've got to be grouped first. Where is it? That's road vehicles mark. Try again. I'm hitting all the wrong buttons now. There's train factories, ungrouped. Train get south. Go. So you are to Kylestra. Okay. What were you called? Yeah, just GSG. Good. I remember that at least. Alright, I'm going to save the game really quickly, and then we're going to move on to actually doing what I wanted to do in this stream. That's quite a frame rate while it's saving. Come on, game. Cooperate. Wow, I think my laptop in general is struggling. It's been a while since I rebooted it, so I might have to go do that after this stream. This is a really long load. Honestly, it's normally much faster than this. It's a little concerning. So we're scooching over here. Oh wow, Halliday Circus is the only town that seems to like me in Guard City. Which is funny because it's the only town that no longer exists because of my work. You can see population. That does say 0, doesn't it? But it said 9 for a second. Then what's worse than having 0 people live in there is having 9 people live in there. Come on, game. Save, save, save. There we go. Okay. So first of all, there are waypoints. There's Cardtown waypoint 6, and then there's also all of these. We're going to move these into this area here. So how long is this space? 6. It probably could do with being longer than that, actually. But I don't think I can do that without actually messing up all of this. Plus the HSTs aren't really going to be longer than 6 tiles. If you think about it, 10 carriages in this game is 5 tiles long. And that's the longest HST is 10. It's 2 class 43s and then 8 carriages. Or 2 plus 8, if you will. So this should be fine. The only thing I'm worried about is this long platform here for the special services. We might have to come up with a solution for that. We also need to factor in... move that. So let's actually start placing down these waypoints. Let's use this one for this. So you are Great Western GSP Release is your name. And you're going to go in the center. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So technically they're 7 long because you don't have to have the signal behind actually cleared. So we could put it here. So what's that? I don't know. 1, 2, 3. I think I might put it here. So you're Great Western GSP Release. That's what you are. So you're going to go there, and there, and there, and there. And in fact, what I'm going to do is you're going to go there, you're going to go there, and I'm going to put you there, like that. Then I'm going to select this one again, and this waypoint down here is Cardtown waypoint number 6. I'm also going to copy you, so your Cardtown waypoint number 6, which is that one. Except I need to put it there. So you're going to go 6, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one. Except you're going to be that, you're going to be that, and this one. Actually, no, you were fine. You were fine. Because really, that should be the amount we need. So you are that, which is fine. These little platforms, move you. So your if next is 6, 6, 6, 6, 6. So what are you? You're also 6. And then this one, you're going to reset and actually share with this side. So what was that? That was that one. And then you are... Actually, you're going to unshare, because you're also going to be, or if next order is this. So you're that platform. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be enough. Should be enough. We're going to save again. It's going to take an age. Except while that's doing that, I'm going to come over onto this, and I'm going to duplicate. You're going to be Great Western. I'm then going to load up this sheet, which you can't see at the moment because I'm just going to get the background color. Copy all of that. So this one is Great Western. Change color to this. Which again, I don't think you can see this at the moment, but this bit you should be able to see. There you go, and you are Great Western. Okay, good stuff. And then all of this that you're seeing here needs to be removed. Like so. And we reformat it as and when necessary. So this is... Whoops. Godspeed St. Peter. God's sake, let's make sure I'm doing it on the right one. Yep, good. Right, now we've got to go back into the game because we've got to rename these waypoints. So you are GSP slow release or slow approach. That's a good point actually, is what do you call this? Also, this here, this depot. I know we've got these extra lines and stuff. I think I'm just gonna get rid of it. This depot. Cardtown TMD. I mean, it could work. I think it could work, but it needs moving. So I'll leave it as for now. But yeah, it needs work. So this is GSP slow release 1. The numbers for these, it's always the GSG end as GSG. The Guard City end is always number 1. So this is the first one coming out of Guard City, therefore it's number 1. Likewise on the Great Eastern Line, it's also number 1. The only one where that doesn't work is on some of the triangular junctions where I've just put, I think it's north to south, 1 to however many. So you are set up now. So I've got to do this second one, which is, so see, it's 1, 2, it's the third one after the signal. So there's the signal. Yeah, so it's 1, 2, 3. And you go there, and then you go there, and then you go there, and then you go there. And then with this one, we're copying from Cardtown waypoint number 2, which is, yeah, Cardtown waypoint, there it is, number 2. It's another reason why we rename all of these afterwards. Cardtown waypoint number 2, and then that one, and then that one, and then that one. And actually this side, I think I will do this, and then that, and then also have you as St. Peter waypoint. Okay, and then you are GSP slow release 2. Okay, and then you are GSP fast release 1, and then you are GSP fast release 2. Okay, so now I can come down here and get rid of all of these. But I'll get rid of all these waypoints for now. As you can see, the slow lines are on the south side, the fast lines are on the north side. We're going to keep that right the way through, because currently somewhere here they do swap over, but I'm actually going to rebuild all of this so that that is not the case, because when it comes to Great Winfield Airport here, it actually makes more sense to have the slow lines on the south side still and the fast lines on the north side. It'll just make it easier to actually build. So we're going to rebuild all of, in fact the station itself doesn't really need much rebuilding. Some platforms might need to be moved, but besides that it should be fine. It's mostly signals and some platforms on this section, although it's only really this station here and this one here that need to be moved. The rest of them are all okay. So that makes life a little bit easier. We'll worry about that in a minute though, because we're going to focus on this for now. So let's see, you come 15 miles an hour out of here, hit this one you go to 25, you hit this one you go to 35, so then somewhere along here, maybe just Cardtown Station, have it go up to 45. Now I'm not sure why I've got 3 lots of waypoints here even, because coming out of Florentine Way, let's say you go down to 35, you go through the tunnels here, up again. I think we could move Cardtown Station a little bit closer, but I don't really want to do that. So I think we are going to use waypoints still for this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Perfect. And you're going to go there. And then you are going to be called Cardtown Slow. Yeah, just Cardtown Slow, actually. and then the fast one, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we'll put you there, like that. You aren't programmed for anything, are you? No, good. You are going to be Card Town Fast 1. And then we'll have another one. So again, it's 15, 25, 35. This one's going to get hit and go 45, and then Card Town itself is going to be 55. Actually, no, you're going to be 55, and then Card Town is going to be 65. So you're going to... Oh, I've got to do it again. 15, 25, 35, 45. You're going to be 55. 65, 75, 85. Like this. So you're going to be Card Town Slow 2. What are you? You're Fast 1, so you're going to be Card Town Fast 2. And then you're going to be Card Town Fast 3. And then 4. And then 5. There's not an even gap there, but oh well. Right, let's start adding these to this as well, shall we? So you're going to be GSP slow release 1. And then 2. That is right, isn't it? Slow release, yep. Which then means you are going to be GSP fast release 1. And 2. And then it's Card Town slow, or you need to be slow 1. And then you are slow 2. Card Town slow, whoops, 1. 2. And then this side, what the hell did I just do? Don't even know what I just did. Oh, I know what I just did. Did I not remove these columns? Huh, apparently not. Pretty annoying though. Right, Card Town Fast 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So then you are... This one here is Card Town itself. And then in terms of the waypoints... Yeah, this one is pretty much full speed now until... at least little prodding. Well, excuse me, giving myself hiccups. So you are Kingston. Let's focus on the slows for now. Kingston, are you? There we go. Again, I'm just paranoid now. Make sure OBS is capturing what I'm doing. Yep, good. And then after Kingston, it is... I think I worked out what I was typing when I thought I was doing something different. So there's going to have to be a series of waypoints after Kingston, because what speed are we going at here? Let me start putting the actual speed limits in for the slow. So you're 15, 25, 35, 45, 50, 55. and then Kingston is going to be 65. 35 if joining track. I don't like that 65. I think it's going to have to be 55 still. The reason being is the fast. So you're going to be 15, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 75, 85. So 85 and 75, I think the speeds are too close together. 85, 65, I feel like they're still a little bit close. Perhaps not as close, but a little bit close. And we have to remember here is this is freight trains that are joining. This junction needs rebuilding, by the way. I think what I might do is have one line tunnel underneath and join up with this, and then have the other one go around this way and do some kind of one-way or like one-line system. I haven't really worked that out yet. I haven't really thought it through, but something along those lines, just so this works a little bit better. Because I'm not sure how many trains will be coming down this way. The other option, of course, is to build a bridge here, keep this at a single level, and then have another set of lines that come out from underneath. Maybe. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, out of Kingston, you're going to be 55, 35 if joining. We're then going to have another set of waypoints there and there, and then also there and there. So you are going to be Kingston West slow 1. You are going to be Kingston West slow 2. Okay. Oh my god. Did not want to do that. This isn't my usual keyboard. Disclaimer. Not my usual keyboard. Right. So you are 55, 45 if joining tracks, and then you were just 55. Which means this one I don't think we actually need. So you could just be Kingston slow west. Or west slow. Just do Kingston slow. That's fine. Which then means we can get rid of this. And then come back over to this. Just be Kingston slow. Good stuff. So then the next one here is Little Prawningwell. Where you're up to 55. And then we go back to the fast lines for a second. Now I'm thinking, should we... Like, how fast should trains be approaching Little Prawningwell on the fast lines? I think, personally, we could go up to 100. Which does mean some more waypoints, and I think here isn't a bad place for them. So we could have one, put it in line with this one. There, and then another one there. So you'll be Kingston fast 1. And you'll be Kingston fast 2. So let's copy this, paste it 2 lines down. Okay, so you can be 85, you can be 95, and then you can be 105. There we go. here actually, if we're speeding up here, this can also now go up to 65, 55 if joining tracks. Although that's quite a distance, so we are going to need a second waypoint here. So you are going to be slow 1. You are going to be Kingston slow 2. Come back to this, copy, paste. Kingston slow 2, 65, 55 if joining, and then you are going to be 75, which does still make this. I think we need another waypoint, don't we? Kingston slow 3. So you're going to be going 75, 65, 55, 45. Yeah, you do need another one. So you're going to go there and there. And you are going to be Kingston slow 3. Okay, scooch to this. Paste you another line down. One thing. If joining track, and then you're just going to be 75. There we go. So there's a speed difference of 30 miles an hour, which is about what you'd expect on a main line like this. I was watching some videos of Paddington the other day, trains leaving Paddington, and it literally goes, I think it's 15 miles an hour in the platforms, but as soon as the train leaves the platform, the speed limit goes straight up to 40. Which I would love to be able to just do that in the game and save myself some time, but unfortunately it's not quite as easy as that. Makes things a little annoying. Right, so you're going to remain the fast line. And we're also going to remove these two, which means joining these up. Like so. Come over here, because we get to rebuild all of these stations now, which is nice. So you go there, you go there, you go bye-bye. So actually what I'm going to do is get rid of them like that, put you up to 15. I'm also going to rebuild these platforms now, before I forget, and I'll decorate them completely off camera. Maybe in a stream. I might start streaming these behind the scenes things more often. And just put them up as X.5 episodes. That could work, that'd be cool. There we go. This is very Great Western now, with the slow lines on one side and the fast on the other. That is very much how the GWR is run. Again, I'll do the main decoration off camera. Now I kind of need to re-profile this approach to the airport, because we need to slow down quite a lot. Also, this I'm not particularly thrilled about. I think we might have to slow trains down for this. Let's start with removing all of these signals. And I'm also going to remove all of these signals. Doing that one. I think what we're actually going to do is rebuild and re-signal this entire section of line. It's not the most ideal, and I forgot to get rid of those extra platforms. Or extra platform, singular. There we go. Right, I think as well what I should do is build the town, so that, or build a tunnel or a bridge or something over here so that the town can expand a little bit more as well. That'd be good. We're going to remove all of this, and then from here along, like so. And in fact, here along as well, we're going to remove like so. You're then going to come out like this, And I think currently we've got tunnels, but I'm actually going to replace these with bridges. So then you're going to come out to there, remove this waypoint like that, and also remove all of this for now. Like that, and then link you up like so, you up, and then you up like that. Get rid of that bit, get rid of that bit, get rid of that bit, get rid of that bit. Something else that now enables me to do is to reprofile this metro track as well, because that was a little annoying, shall we say. Very spaghetti-ish the way it's snaked its way around. Alright, you're then going to go like that. Connect, 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 and connect. And then... oops. Move that piece of track first. And then going to go like that. So you're going to come under to here, which does mean placing this bridge as well, which is fine. This is then going to get lifted up. You're going to go like that. These are then going to be moved back one. Like so. Not there. Like so. This is then going to be built like this. Tied arch sounds good to me. You're going to come across like that. You're then going to go down and along like that. And then yeah, you're going to connect over. Let's go with cantilever. Actually, let's just go viaduct, concrete viaduct. That's a very 80s thing to build. Just a big slab of concrete. Just like Houston. Okay, remove that. We'll remove all of these waypoints as well. Plus these signals. Is that a signal or is that an antenna on the roof of that building? It's an antenna on the roof of that building, that's fine. Alright, remove these as well. Put them in like that. Okay. Waypoints. So something else, actually, thinking about it, is really... as this is the cross-country line, I think it actually needs to come down and connect up with these platforms. I think that's the smarter thing to do. So I might have to rebuild some of these roads. What I can do is have a line that does both. So let's lift this up, like that. You can then come across as a plain concrete viaduct. You can come across a plain concrete viaduct. These can then both come over like this, like that, and like. Is that right? Right. It's that, and that is what we actually need. So you go across to there, you go across to there, and then you go down like that and like that. Can you come across? Yes, you can go connect up like that. And then this one will come over via a viaduct, as will this one, and then these two will connect up via viaduct, And I think this will work better then. So then you become that. You become that. This bridge is going to be removed. And then that connects up like so. And then in here we can do a couple of connections like this maybe. In fact, this whole junction can be rebuilt. Thinking about it. As can... Let me think. So this platform and this platform are going to be removed. These two platforms, or these two tracks here, are going to be the through roads now. Which means that this is now going to go there, which means this one is going to be taken away. Which means that... Oh, bit of lag again. These are all going to become platforms like so. And like so. And then here we need the overpass with stairs. You're going to go there. And then you're going to go out to there. And you're going to go to there. And then on this side of things, you're actually going to go this way around. Like that. I mean, it works to an extent. These are all going to be non-one-way path signals. So I think we have enough platforms for all of this. So you're going to go straight across, you're going to go straight across. All of these essentially are just going to go straight across and join up with the other side like this. Yeah, you're through, you're through. So what I am going to do is from here, you're going to come across, you're going to come across, and you're going to come across. And I'm going to do another one there like that. I'll just do these the same length like that. And then from here, you're going to go across, you're going to go across, you're going to go across, and you're going to go across. And then from this bit, like that, and like that, shall we say? So from the slow lines here, you can now get across to the cross-country connection. Good. And then you're going to come across like that, and like that, and then like that. So you can have the access from the slow lines if necessary, although I don't think we will need that, but it's nice to have it just in case. We'll then have you go across like that, just to get you off the track a little bit quicker. And I think that's all the ones we need. I think that's all the ones we need. We can simplify these junctions a lot more. Same on this side. Again though, I am going to build a train care facility probably in this gap here, although to get in and out of it, it's easier to use the existing connections. It's a bit tricky, that. Should we do this? We'll do the speed limits up to the airport for now. How long have I been going for? Nearly an hour and a half. What's the time? Okay. Got a little bit more time to sort of dither around and work all this out. Let's put the signals in for the fast line. Like that. And then we'll put the signals in for the slow lines. For some reason. There we go. Now I'll do it. So I think they were in the right place anyway, but better to be safe. Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So basically there and there. Like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I'm going to go to there, which means you're going to go there and also up this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I'm just going to go there and follow it to here. Like that. Move those signals. Are the fast line ones set up? Yeah, there. The next lot must be. Yeah, there they are. Alright, cool. Waypoints. So we're slowing down now from 75 and 105 down to 0. Well, not 0. Probably 45 if switching and 75 if not. So we need to slow down enough that that is possible. You are that one and you are that one, aren't you? Yeah. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 75, 65, 55. Wait, 75, 65, 55, 45. Perfect. That's the easy side done. Now we've got to do the difficult side. Although actually this is going to be made a little bit easier because of this curve. Unless I find a way of rebuilding this. What speed realistically do you think we can get around this corner? I think we need to rebuild this. I think we need to rebuild this. Which does also mean an opportunity to get rid of this. And get rid of quite a lot of this as well. Some of it we can put back in afterwards, some of it will stay gone forever. So I personally think instead of having this weird river, which also means we can get rid of all of these bridges, I think what we can do if we are going to put rivers and stuff in is actually put them in at sea level in this area. Because you're quite a long way inland. You can go down to sea level again quite a lot when you're inland. I think there's an area of the UK near Peterborough that's the lowest place in the UK, if that makes sense. So I think we can go out as far as here. Which then means from here coming out to here. So it's like a nice chicane, essentially. And what I can then do is flatten this as well. And make this like that. And like that. And like that. Yeah, and have this as a bit of a lake. Something a bit like this. And then we'll build some nice trusses going over. Something like that. And then here. Let's see, there's another. Let's remove these again, just so we make sure they definitely line up. So you out, like that. And then here also. Like that. I think that means I've got to go and replace these. This one at least. That one, no, for some reason. Ah, that's why. Let's see. Here. No. I didn't mess things up. I don't think it did. It just placed that, which I didn't want. Alright. So now we can go a little bit faster out of here. So build you, and we'll build you, and we'll build you, and then you, and you. It's annoying that there isn't another. So what I might have to do is put you, and you, and that, and that. Should work. Should work. So from Little Prawnwell, which is right the way back up here, to this waypoint here. So it'll be 105, 95, 85, 75, 65. I could do with 2 more waypoints, so it'll have to be here. Literally there and there. So you're going to be Trunley Market, fast 1. You're going to be Trunley Market, whoops, fast 2. And then you are Plardston East, fast 1. Plardston East, fast 2. East fast 3. And East fast 4. And then you are Plardston East. Wait. Yeah. Slow 1. Sallow. Where did I get that from? Slow 1. Plardston East. Slow 2. Slow 3. Okay, so Little Prawnwell, and then the next one is Trunley Market fast 1. Which is also 105. Trunley, can't spell. 2. You're also going to be 105, but then you're going to be 95 if switching tracks. Okay. And then it's Plardston East fast 1. 2, 3, and 4. And then this, first of all, this waypoint needs to be moved considerably to there, which means the rest of these platforms have to be moved as well. And that one, and that one, and then island platforms, that one, and that one. The third rail stuff for the overground and the metro I'll sort out some other time. Can't be bothered to do it right now. Okay. I feel like these platforms are too long for the slow services. We might have to intentionally set it up so that the train stops in the centre, because that is where the bridge is as well, so it makes sense to do that. I think I'm going to build like a big station building complex in this area as well, just to make up for that. Plus, I mean, I need to build a bus station somewhere along here too. So yeah, you are Great Winfield through. So Great Winfield through. So you're going to be 75, or let's say 60 if joining tracks. So let's say you're coming out of the cross-country link here. A train could be going 60, actually no, 45. 60 is too fast. And then you're going to be, what, 85? I think. But 55 if switching track. 95. 65 if switching track. 105. 75 if switching track. 105. 85 if switching track, and that lines up quite nicely. Okay, and then after Great Winfield through, we'll worry about that in a second. So these should have all been named now. So from Little Prawningwell, your next port of call here is at Easttown, or Easttown. I think it would be 2 T's if it was Easttown. You're going to be 75. And then it's down here to Flarfingford Hotel, which you're going to be renamed to just Flarfingford. Where you're also going to be 75. And then up here to Trunley Market. Where you're also 75. And then Plardston East Slow 1. Two, 3. And you are going to be 75, 65, 55, and then 45, which is Guard City, Great Winfield Airport. Now here I've got Great Winfield through, but I think also I'm going to have... Actually, no, because you'll be technically joining up here. So 45 if joining track as well, because that's what you're slowing down for here. Again, I've got to make sure that you're actually seeing what I'm seeing. Yeah, good. So here you go, 105, 95, 85, 75, 65, 55, then you cross over to the slow platforms, or you just cross over to stop at 45, and then you'll depart and start speeding up again. So actually these waypoints are in the right place-ish. Let's turn all of them into girders. This up as well. You can be girder. Even if we don't put the rail under there anymore, we can still use it for like a road bridge or something like that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you, which is Great Winfield West, is going to be there. This one, which is just 6, is going to go there. As for the signalling, you'll need to be doing anyway, so. Go. You and you and you. So what is it? It's 3 slow and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fast. So you'll be the last slow one. You'll also have a fast next to you. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. That. So you are going to be Great Winfield. Which one am I? This one. West slow 1. West slow 2. And West slow 3. Great Winfield. Whoops, we've got fine actually. West fast 1. West fast 2. West fast 3. West fast 4. West fast 5. And West fast 6. Where is it? There. Yeah, I thought I did. 2 spaces in. Right, so you are Great Winfield West slow 1. Need 2 more of them. This side. Fast 1. So Great Winfield through, you're going to be 45 if joining, but actually you're also going to be 45 if switching tracks as well, if that makes sense. Because out of the, once you go through here, you could still, say you've come from the cross country, you're going through here and then you're going onto the slow lines, because there might be some freight trains that use this as a way of accessing or bypassing even Guard City. So we might have that set up just in case. It's not going to hurt anyone to have that included. So then here you're going to be 75, 55 if joining track, and then you're going to be 85, 65 if joining track, 95, 75 if joining track, 105, 85 if joining track, 105, 95 if joining track, and then 105, just 105, which means have I got one too many of these? Oh no, that one's 45 if joining track, this one is 55, this one is 65, this one is 75, this one is 85, and then this one is 95 if joining track. Okay, I think that's fine. So you're also going to be 45, whoops, 55, 65, and then 75. I think that's fine. So then out of here, the next stop is Little Trout Bridge East, which does need to have its platforms moved. I think the way the track's going to be set up now is going to be like this the whole way through. I've got to remember that I need to re-signal all this afterwards. We're then going to have a station, so platforms here. Do I need these waypoints? I'm not sure I do actually. I think 105. Oh no, it's quite a tight bend there actually. So yeah, we'll have some waypoints to slow the trains down a little bit. Because actually, somewhere out of one of these stations, we're going to be having the fast line go up to 125 miles an hour. So it might be after this set of tunnels actually, before this set of tunnels, depending on, let's see, if I go here and demolish up to something like this, and then remove these bits of road, like so. Tunnels like so. This factory's gonna have to go. Feel bad, but hey ho. We'll remove all this as well. Add this set of structures in. Okay, we'll lower all this down. So actually this gap here between tunnels can be a little bit shorter. We need to move that. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think for this stream, I'm just going to go as far as Woolworth. I was going to go as far as Plindham Junction, which is where it meets up with the western reaches, but I think by the time I've done all this down as far as Woolworth, we'll be going for like 2.5 hours, so that'll probably be a good time to end it. There you go. Hopefully you guys get to see now. This isn't, this isn't easy. I know it's entirely optional, I don't have to do it like this, but I know there are people out there that like seeing it like this, so worth trying it out at least and seeing how we go. So I'm going to move. I'm going to rebuild this platform now, while I remember. So you are just going to be like a planter there, and then a set of stairs there. I think that's as long as it needs to be, really. I'll add one more onto it just for the sake of it. Yeah, I don't think we need anything more than that. I could have put some shelters on here, I suppose, but oh well. And then back to just the plain single-sided platforms for now. Over here. So this station can be renamed, in fact. I'm going to make it a little bit shorter as well. So you're going to be Neffingberg Springs West. And we've got East over here, which is where the main connection is. Where is Woolworth? Woolworth is down here. And again, I'm going to reprofile the platforms slightly so that the fast tracks can go just straight through. We're also going to remove this and rebuild all of this. Like that. Good stuff. And then really? Okay, so there's probably loads of random bridges now that have got signals on that shouldn't have. And then remove all of these. Okay, so in terms of platforms, these two are going to be platforms again, and then this one is going to be done like that. These are going to be all turned to this type, and same in this direction. I think what I might do, because the fast lines especially do need the longer platforms still. So, I mean, that might just come from rebuilding these junctions. This I forgot to move. I don't think they need to be 6 tiles long either. I don't think we're going to have trains this long running on this part of the network. We're going to be using like network and turbos, which are 3 cars long. So even 3 of them is only going to be 4.5 tiles, which is less than 6. So 5 tiles should be more than enough. So I think we're at a stage now where I can just go away and do the rest of this off camera, up as far as Plindom. You get a taste now of what I'm trying to achieve, I hope, otherwise we're in trouble. So yeah, I'm going to go finish all of this. I'm just looking to see what more I've got to do. The advantage here is we don't really have many branches. After Woolworth, over here, we do down here have this branch, which is actually the cross-country west line, which goes all the way up as far as Sunnington and Meetown and places like that. So again, this junction here is going to be rebuilt. I'm going to just do it as a flat junction, so it'll come down here, it'll join up, and then it'll cross over again. None of these flyover nonsense or anything like that. I mean, I could add flyovers, I suppose, but ultimately it's not crucial. And you can see as well, at this part of the line, there's crossover. So once we get to this bit, it's all set up for fast and slow on being separate sides anyway. Gronville West and Seward North I'm actually tempted to rebuild this as one station. So like put a set of platforms pretty much where these ones are actually, and have this come to a dead end, and then have the 2 through tracks either side. Something along those lines, and then build something in the middle. That could work. We'll see. Anyway, I'm going to end the stream. Thank you very much everybody for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube especially, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, because so this is episode 10.5, so the next episode we'll be doing the Western Reaches and the Guard City Southwestern lines, which I'll do off camera. I'll do all the speed limits and stuff for that off camera. There might be a gap between episodes. I think I said that in episode 9 anyway, so just so you're aware of that. Thank you, Tace, for watching on Twitch. Hit the follow button if you haven't done so already. It's always appreciated. Hit the subscribe button on YouTube if you haven't done so already as well. I'll just do the end of video spiel. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to hit the like button if you enjoyed the video, and of course if you're enjoying the series. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, be sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm losing my words now. If you have already subscribed to the channel, thank you guys for continued support, and until next time, I will see you soon.